Hi you guys, welcome to our official home office tour. I know that it's been a while, but I promised you that I was going to bring it to you. We have our executive producer behind the camera today, so this one should be really good. You guys be sure to thank Robert for filming the video down in the comments below. So let's get started. Here is a bird's eye view of our office space. I overall loved everything about it, but the one thing that I did not love was my office chair. It was a little bit too short for me. It was not comfortable after hours of sitting and working, and I was so ecstatic when Kinnls reached out to me and provided this amazing cellular massage office chair. It is white and gold, and I absolutely love that about it. It is 100% leather, so just perfect for the space. I love the fact that it was tufted, high back. It requires very little cleaning. I just Oh my goodness, I just cannot express to you how comfortable it is. It is just perfect for the space. Another thing that I loved about it was that it also came along with it is a massage chair. So while I'm in the office, whether I'm meeting with clients or just getting ready for the next day, preparing for a live video, editing, I can also do a massage. And so all I have to do is just plug in the adapter there, and then I can use the remote to adjust it as needed. And I just absolutely love that aspect. If you are interested in working in both style, beauty, and comfort, then I will leave the link to Kinnls down below to the cellular massage office chair that I have, as well as others on the website that you can check out. Now back to the office. Okay, so first things first, I wanted to add a little pop of color because the entire theme for this room was gold and white. And so this green plant that I purchased from Home Goods was definitely needed. And I love the fact that the actual pot itself was gold and white. Now, one tip I want to offer to you guys is that, once you're adding in the greenery into your home, you want to make sure that it looks as realistic as possible. And so one of the ways to help with that is to get like real touch leaves and things of that nature. That is just one of the things that I like to do. And then you want to add some warmth to your space by adding in curtains. Now, I like to hang my curtains up a little bit higher than my actual window sill because it makes your room appear a lot larger. I found these on Amazon, and I will leave the link to everything that I'm featuring in this video down in the description box below. The next thing that you want to do is accentuate your space. And I want to take you guys through my process of designing the bookcases in my office. I initially used these for weddings and events, but then I went to my storage and I was like, I could actually be using these in my office as well, and they will be dual purpose. So let's go through that process step by step. And if you guys have any questions, definitely ask them down in the comments below. So, my entire thought and theme around this office was to create or curate something that was very elegant, classy, bridal, heavenly. And so that's where the whole gold and white theme started. Those hammered bowls, I found them at Ross, and these greenery pieces I found at Hobby Lobby. Definitely wait until the greenery goes on deal for 40 or 50% off before purchasing them. I also got these nested boxes from Hobby Lobby. I think they were great for housing, paper and other, clutter that may have filled my bookcase. So they were very inexpensive, and I knew that they would work perfectly there. The next item that I got was this acrylic file holder, hanging file holder. This was actually something that Nikki encouraged me to purchase from Office Depot, and it kind of tied in with that whole gold, white, and acrylic theme that I had going in this office space, and I just love the fact that I'm able to use it, and it just really works out well. The This particular plant was on sale from Target, and I just love the simplicity of it. The greenery looked realistic, and I just thought it made the perfect accent or pop of color on this bookcase. And so the next item that I picked up was this little bowl that had like a bird on it. It was on clearance at Home Goods, and I kept a sticker on it. It was $19, but it was the little limb was broken, but it did tie into something that I was putting on the other bookshelf because they matched, but they weren't like twins, right? They were more like fraternal twins instead of identical twins. And so you guys will see what I mean by that in just a moment. The next item that I added in on the bookshelf on the opposite side of that bowl was a photo of my husband and I found these marble and gold picture frames also from Ross. So you'll see a lot of things. The hammered bowl came from Ross. The picture frames came from Ross. And so I love to mix and match. To me, it makes your space look more collected and designed, or and I just love that aspect about it. Now, this big storage book, it says Pray Always. I got this also from Ross, and on the inside of it, I have all of my prayer books. And so I just thought that was important. And it is a huge part of who I am. And a lot of mornings I wake up around 4:45 to 5 to do morning prayer. I do that every Monday through Friday, so it was important for me to have that nearby. And then this piece I actually found at Hobby Lobby on clearance, and I added the little greenery piece on top of it, and I added that to the fourth shelf on the right hand side, since I had added the other greenery to the left hand side. So you guys will kind of see a pattern there. And now we are down to the last shelf. So on the last shelf, I decided to keep it simple. I knew I needed more storage, and I wanted to put in, books and whatever else I needed. So I added those pieces down to the bottom on the last shelf. And then I had also had some additional bowls from Ross, and so I just added that extra bowl there in case I needed to keep. I could put mints in it, I could put cords in it, I can just put a lot of different things in it. So that is that shelf completed, and I will show you guys what the other shelf looks like as well. Okay, you guys, so the important thing to note here is that these two bookcases mirrored each other. And so where I put the greenery on the right hand side on the left one, I put the greenery on the left hand side. Instead of using an acrylic file holder, I used an acrylic candle holder on the second shelf. I also used a taller marble frame and then the branch that matched the bird on the bowl on the opposite shelf. And then on the next shelf, I do have another prayer book, but on the inside of that is all of my kind of like electronic things, cords and things of that nature. And then I have more books and things of that nature in my files and room to grow. So that is what that bookshelf looks like. That particular piece I found on sale at Burlington Coat Factory, and the greenery came from Hobby Lobby. And again, I did curtains between the two of those. These are also the curtains that sit right behind my desk. You can find the curtain rods, I got those on Amazon, and the curtains I also got on Amazon. So again, I will link all of that down in the description box below. Next up is this gorgeous mirror that I found. It went viral. I found it at Sam's, and it was like $100 and something. It wasn't really expensive. I fell in love with it, and it really added to the overall beauty of the space. It is absolutely humongous, but I love it, and it just really brought the office to the next level. This desk you can find on both Walmart and Amazon, just depends on who has the better deal at the time. This bar cart I actually found at Bed Bath and Beyond when it was going out of business, and this wall art you can find at Ross or at homery.com. And so I will leave Homery's link down in the description box below. So, one of the reasons why I love this mirror is that it reflects the beauty of the overall space. And I just think that is so important in a room to just, add that reflective value. And it just sometimes it makes the room appear a lot bigger than it actually is. Not to mention when I'm getting dressed, I can check myself out before I leave for the day. And I just love this mirror, you guys. And it's a great, great, great value for the price. And then right next to the mirror, of course, are the bookcases. And I wanted to just kind of show you how tall it was in relation to these bookcases that are by Better Home and Garden. You can find them at both Walmart and Amazon. I will link both of them in the description box because sometimes the prices are better on one website than it is on the other website. So definitely keep that in mind when you're shopping. For my desk, I wanted to keep it more simplistic because I really wanted to focus more on having space to work since it wasn't a super large space to begin with, and so that's why my desk is really clear. And for the lamp, I use a rechargeable light bulb so that the cord would not be visible. I'm just not a fan of visible cords, and so I kind of tucked it underneath my desk and use a rechargeable light bulb. And I will link all of that down below. It is also dimmable and it also works by remote. These are also great for like if you have a storm in your emergency storm kit. These are great to have as well. You just kind of turn it on and off, up and down using the remote. And I just absolutely love it because a lot of times you have a lamp that you may want to place in your home and it aesthetically the plug may not work, but aesthetically the lamp works. And so these rechargeable light bulbs are perfect for that, and they are also perfect for you know a time where you may have a storm or the power may go out. It is perfect for that as well. So you guys, here is what my office looked like before the chair change, as you can see. And now that bar cart has been replaced with my Cricut Venture, be sure to check that video out. And here's what the office looks like with my all new chair from Kinnls. I am absolutely loving it. The seat, the cushions are so soft. As you guys know, I stream a lot on Amazon, and sometimes I am sitting in this desk from 2 to 4 hours straight without a break. And I absolutely love the waterfall seat edge. It helps the circulation in my legs so that they don't fall asleep as I'm sitting there going live. I've also found myself being a lot more productive working in the office throughout the day. Also, I love the latex cushion seat that has a very high elasticity that can give you the same feeling as sitting or riding in a luxury car. And the leather, oh my gosh, it is so soft. It is so beautiful. It is so elegant. I cannot think of, a more beautiful chair, a more functional chair that I would replace in my office. Now that I have this, it is so worth it. I can remember like getting my first car and then sitting in a leather seat in a luxury car and realizing how different that ride was. And I absolutely love the massage function. After a hard day's work, I could just lay back and just kind of relax. I can meditate on the day ahead, the week ahead, and I can also, take client calls and relax at the same time. So that massage function is definitely a value add. I will be sure to leave all of this information for you all down in the description box below. But I think you guys would just be really pleased with adding this to your office, whether you're at home or at work, especially if you spend many, many, many hours a day in your office. This chair also has the adjustable tilt and height, making it ideal for various desk types. I have a writing desk, which is a little bit taller, but I love the fact that I can adjust the comfort as needed throughout the day. I will leave all the information that you need down in the description box below. You will not be disappointed. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. I hope that you enjoyed our new home office tour. I had so much fun putting it together, and you know I love double purpose things, and I really was able to repurpose a lot of things in this office or find them at an exceptional price. So let me know your favorite aspect of the office down in the comments below, and let me know which room you'd like to see next. Until next time, it's Melanie from Living Luxuriously for Less. Cheers!